Hey, what's up, guys? Milan is Korean.
All right, hey, what is up, everyone? We're the Midtown High Dropouts. My name is
So
Kyle. With me today, with me today.
it's me, Anthony.
And Paul.
You didn't even do the intro. I just did it for you.
Yeah, well, you took over, so.
All right. Today our show is brought to us
Wait.
by
Mulan. See, they're serving Szechuan sauce right now at all McDonald's for today only, and we're not getting Szechuan. We're recording a podcast.
and our podcast is on Spider-Man:
Homecoming.
the movie.
The
Yeah.
the
Ooh.
movie.
The movie.
To celebrate its digital release,
Yeah.
which
what a
was
date to be
like what,
celebratory.
2 weeks ago.
It was like last. Yeah, it was like 2 weeks ago. But 2
Yeah.
weeks from now is the Blu-ray release. So
Oh,
that'll
boy.
be can't wait to get the movie. On
I have it.
Blu-ray.
Yeah, I already have it.
Do you have the Blu-ray?
No.
All right.
No.
Anyway, this was a bad start. Who wants to start with the movie? Who wants to start talking about?
Well, what should we talk about first? Like, just
let's
our
talk
overall
about-
opinion?
I think everyone here liked it. I think it's safe to say.
Except for
Yeah.
shout out at Symbio Bro. He hates Homecoming with the passion.
Shout out to Tyler, who is
What's
against
up,
fun.
Symbio?
Yeah.
No,
So
he thinks it's a good movie, just not a good Spider-Man movie, and I'm like, cool. I know
It is
you're
a good Spider-Man
against,
movie, though.
against. Yeah,
it's really good.
yeah,
It is really good.
yeah, but.
So,
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
So he's in high school. That's
Yeah.
like the main
we're
selling
bringing
point of
back
this
in high
movie.
school.
yeah.
Yeah,
No, the
and,
main selling
and it's
point is-
Homecoming.
Yeah,
fucking
it's
idea.
Homecoming. It's Homecoming.
Yeah, it's not just the name of the movie. There's like an actual Homecoming dance.
For
Yeah.
like 2 seconds, or a whole
A
2
whole
minutes
2
of the movie.
seconds.
You know, because he shows up and he's like, "Hey, I'm sorry, I gotta go." You know, because like Peter do.
Yeah, like, sorry, but
Okay,
That's
so
great.
but in all seriousness, movie opens up with a wonderful recap of Civil War.
yeah.
Oh, you know what we should talk about? The
What?
massive not plot hole. The massive like continuity error in this movie.
Oh yeah,
What's that?
The
Oh,
8
years
years
later.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was.
that's a huge time jump.
That means the Avengers took place in like what, 2009?
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really fucks. Oh god, that's not
Yeah.
good. Did you see what it was said?
Didn't
in
they take
general?
that scene out?
No,
No, they didn't.
they didn't.
Kept it back in.
Uh,
And even if they did, even if they took that scene out, there's like Michael Keaton has a line later that says, "Oh, 8 years ago, no one was on her ass" or whatever. So
No,
they'd have to, like,
it wasn't
dub
like
it
8
over.
years ago. It was like.
Well, it was like, well, he mentioned 8 years, and that's the
did
whole
he?
deal. You did.
Yeah.
I watched it like a few days ago. I'm like, what the fuck? They even mentioned it in the movie. I thought they just fucked up the title card.
Oh, I thought it
But,
was just the title card. Yeah.
Yeah, no, he says 8 years. It's been 8 years. No one's been no Avengers or FBI or whatever.
I thought the line was like, I've just spent this time building this business up, and if you bring the Avengers down here, then it's all
No, this
ruined
was
for nothing.
Yeah, no, there was like there was like another scene where he's talking about it's like after his second encounter with Spider-Man with Peter. If the
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it after he disintegrates Shocker?
Yeah, I believe so because he doesn't mention it.
Okay. Okay. I'll have to
Or-
look for that
well,
next
I
time I
don't know.
watch it.
I just know for a fact that he does mention 8 years later. So if they wanted to like fix that continuity error, they'd have to like dub it out, have like.
Well, apparently Kevin Feige and all of Marvel Studios have this giant scroll of a timeline that shows the events from the beginning of the MCU to like the very end,
and they
or
really just
something
fucked
like
this-
that.
Someone just didn't read it before writing this movie.
You know who didn't read it? Amy Pascal and Avi Arad.
Didn't I mean?
Yeah.
I guess.
And yeah,
That's like
so
in the-
Vulture was cool. I liked Vulture.
oh, he's probably
Yeah.
The best
Best
Marvel
Marvel
villain.
Memorable.
he was
Like,
Michael
I like
Keaton.
how he did
Who was the villain in Iron Man 1? I don't fucking know.
Ironmonger.
Jeff Bridges.
Yeah, that's all
You
I know.
know-
It was Jeff Bridges.
Tony Stark built it in a cave with a box of scraps.
Yeah.
Well, sir, I'm not Tony Stark. But yeah, so I think Vulture is one of the more memorable villains of the Marvel
Definitely.
universe.
We definitely got like a better motivation.
Next
He
to
had
like
like a lot more to do.
Loki.
It wasn't.
Loki is just I want to be evil because I'm evil.
Yeah, it's his whole deal.
Most of that's actually most of the villains. It's I'm evil because I'm evil.
Right, and
Even
all their
Ultron was like,
fuck
you know
Tony
what?
Stark. That was his whole thing. Fuck him.
Yeah,
Fuck
like
him.
oh, speaking of Tony Stark, he's in this movie for a grand total of like 7 minutes.
Yeah, he said, "Oh, who's this?
It's nuts.
Wait,
Nuts? Is that you?
It is nuts.
You can't. It's nuts.
speak, friendo.
We can't
I
hear
think
you.
his mic's broken. Anyway,
Okay, we'll just keep
let's-
going, and that's what we'll
he'll
see.
speak
Alright.
up. He'll speak up.
So, what were we talking about? We were talking about how memorable
Tony Stark,
yeah.
how he's in a movie for like 7 minutes, but the
Not very
marketing made it seem like it was Iron Man 4 featuring Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, no, they were all
Yeah.
about he's a big selling point, which doesn't make any sense to me because you'd think
Spider-Man's pretty big.
Spider-Man, the flagship character of Marvel, would be able to sell on its own. You don't need to throw your
But Sony needed to be like, "Hey guys, hey, it's not just our movie; it's a Marvel movie." You see?
Yeah.
So they kind of had to do that, which whatever.
And you know it worked for the film.
I wouldn't
I
even be mad if it had more than 7 minutes of Iron Man.
Yeah, he was in it pretty fleetingly.
They made Iron Man seem like Peter's dad, and
They had
I
to-
kind of like that.
They had to
It
give
works.
a new suit.
I have a feeling they're gonna kill him in Infinity War, but after
Yeah.
this, but
Well, he's
Maybe.
he's signed on for 4.
yeah, well, that
He's-
means he could
yeah,
die in
after
4
the-
just as easily.
Yeah.
Or
so
it's a
I'm-
flashback.
die. Or
Ooh.
yeah. Or
Yeah,
it'll
see,
just use an Infinity Stone. This isn't even about Homecoming. We're just talking about MCU in general. Let's
Let's go
okay.
back.
Yeah.
to-
take
let's
this
go
back.
back.
Let's take this back.
So,
So
one thing. Oh shit, you go, Diesel.
fuck. All right, you know,
Kyle.
I think we should get our general thoughts real quick. Even though we do that, I feel like that's the thing we haven't done.
Okay.
Everyone here liked the film, but what
Yeah.
did you think of the film? Anthony, you go first.
It was great. I like the acting was great. The story was great. I just felt like the action scenes could have used like a bit more like, punching. I'm so used to the Toby movies where I'm like seeing him like throw so many punches at like, fucking Doc Ock and shit. But like in this movie it was just a bunch of like, I guess jumping around.
it was the '90s series, just on the
I
big
can-
screen,
I
Yeah.
can agree with that. But
because I like that.
which is they weren't great. Also, yeah, I really liked this movie. I thought it was really funny. Everyone was great. Everyone acted the hell out of this, especially Michael Keaton and Tom Holland.
Yeah.
It was weird because I went back and watched it a second time. I didn't laugh at anything.
You know,
It's really confusing because I really liked all the jokes in this movie. But
you're laughing
yeah,
internally.
yeah, maybe. I agree with Anthony about the action sequences. I don't, really care about if he like actually hits someone with his hands. I just thought they weren't bad, but they weren't like anything spectacular. It's,
I think the ATM fight was one of my favorite action scenes in that whole movie.
well, that's because there's only like 3 action scenes in the entire movie.
It was a lot of
there's-
character
You got the
development.
ATM.
That though.
Oh
The
yeah, I agree
shocker
with that.
fight.
This thing has the same thing that I feel with Wonder Woman, where all the character stuff's like way better than the superhero stuff.
Except key difference between this and Wonder Woman, it didn't drop off in the
That
third
is very
act.
true. Third act was great.
If anything, it got more tense in the third act.
I would agree.
Third act was crazy.
In that car, or when he gets to the house, even.
Yeah, and he's like,
Oh, we
oh,
should
shit.
mention.
"Hey,
this,
Pedro."
There are so many spoilers in this episode, and if you haven't seen it, it's on digital, like we mentioned.
Oh yeah, so you probably
so
shouldn't watch this until
Do
you.
your
I guess it's too late for that, but
After throwing in a couple spoilers, watch out, guys. More spoilers
do
ahead.
yourself a fucking favor and go watch the movie.
Yeah.
You did.
Isn't there
In my
somebody on the
opinion-
server who still hasn't seen it?
I don't know.
I believe so. It's Vic, I think.
God damn it.
Even
Yeah.
though it's cheaper.
Paul,
than
Like
a
he
Blu-ray.
doesn't belong in that server if he hasn't seen the latest Spider-Man movie.
Disclaimer: This is that's a satire. It's not actually what we think.
No, fuck you, Vic. Come listen to your podcast.
Nah, fuck you, Vic.
All right, Paul. What did you?
It's my favorite Spider-Man movie. Like, this is actually Spider-Man, not I'm gonna mope around or I'm too cool for school Spider-Man.
Well, he
Like,
is too
Yeah,
cool for
I'm gonna
school in this
rank.
movie.
I'm gonna
It's
rank
literally his whole
Homecoming.
deal.
I'm gonna put Homecoming like the third on my list.
under
Spider-Man 2 being
Right
at the
up
top,
there.
and Spider-Man 1 below that.
I don't know
Okay.
Because
why,
like,
but
respectable.
yeah,
Yeah.
I love
wanna
those two
say-
movies like so
I
much.
want to say it's tied for 2 or maybe above 2 because I had a lot of fun watching this in the theater.
If it gave like really badass fight scenes, like that train fight, then it would be at the top.
Can I just say
Yeah,
I
I
really
agree.
like how he thought he could stop an entire boat from sinking by himself, and it took him like what 3 to 5 minutes to even attempt to stop it. But then Iron Man comes up and fixes the boat within like that same time.
Yeah, well,
I
and he
really,
had 100% chance as opposed to 98 success rate or whatever.
98.6.
how they revealed that Iron Man was just gonna save the boat in the trailer. They could have just.
Yeah,
I don't know why they did that. That was really stupid.
Sony
Well, I thought it was
needed to
good.
market Iron Man as much as possible.
Yeah, it was like one of 3 actual Iron Man scenes.
Oh,
Hey,
dude,
it's nuts.
here.
He's
Hey,
finally
that's
here.
nice. What did you think of the movie? Now that you're here.
You know, I thought it was pretty good. It definitely was lacking in action scenes. It was like, so it was lacking.
I thought the
Yeah.
plane fight and the beach fight was probably
What
the
fight? Oh, the plane.
the plane and the beach
I thought
fight.
you said crane.
Oh no, this
like-
isn't TASM.
I was like, what crane?
There were cranes
Oh.
in like a lot of Spider-Man movies, not just TASM. Had one.
But in
In the-
TASM, they all lined up the cranes.
Yeah, they gotta help him out. In New York, they love Spider-Man or whatever.
Let's completely go against boss's orders or whatever. Wait, didn't they call the boss and then they did that?
I think he
Who would
was
do
the
that?
boss.
I
Did
don't
he, like-
know.
He was the boss.
Yeah, he was the boss. He saved his kid earlier in the movie. Remember?
Oh my
That was the
god.
guy. You gotta do him a favor, do him a solid. What were we talking about? The plane
Solid.
fight. Paul, you were saying about the plane fight, and then
The plane and the beach fight. I think that was like my favorite
The beach
action
fight was awesome.
scene in the
Like-
entire movie.
When he takes off his mask
you-
and his ears are just
Hold on,
ringing.
wait, Anthony, hold
Oh
on.
yeah.
You know, like 2 minutes ago, we're gonna go. If you go back to the audio, you said the fucking ATM fight was your favorite fight in the entire movie.
I said it was one of my favorites.
There are free fights in this entire movie, Paul.
Not if you count him trying to beat. No. Wait. Okay. So there was the bike thief. There was
That's
the
not a fight.
ATM.
That's not a fight.
Fight, not a fight.
he told him to hold it wet.
All right, okay. There's the
Okay,
ATM
so-
fight.
ATM. There's the
The
first
ATM.
shocker fight with the van.
Yep.
There's
The
There's-
ferry, Staten Island ferry.
there's a ferry. There's
There's
Vulture fighting the shocker and disintegrating him.
That's not a fight either.
he just,
Not a
he
It's
just
a
fight.
killed
verbal
him.
fight. It's a verbal fight, not a physical
Well,
fight.
that's like.
Okay, then I guess you can count the Peter and Tony fight.
Yeah. So there's like 6 fights in this entire movie. Yeah.
Okay.
No, but you know, some people. I think it's weird. I think some people have. I don't think I know some people. A lot of people have a problem with that last.
You don't
fight.
think
They said-
you don't think you know
Really?
people?
Yeah, no, it's people on the server.
Why
said
do
they
people
didn't-
have an issue with it?
I don't know. They just think it looks bad. I think it's
Wait, what are you talking about?
the.
I thought the
fight.
plane looked really
No,
cool.
I thought it was great. I wish we got more of it.
plane did
I
look
fin-
cool.
I wish we had we had an aerial villain and we didn't get that many aerial fights. That's disappointing. But that's something that can be rectified in the sequel, or whatever.
Well, I don't think we're gonna get an aerial villain sequel.
Well, yeah, probably not. Maybe we'll get a
We're probably gonna get Mysterio.
Please,
the sequel.
Mysterio.
or we'll get a
please.
scorpion.
No, because
We got
Scorpion's in prison.
Mexican Kingpin Scorpion.
They can break out in 2 years. They can break out by
Okay.
2019.
Okay, Michael Mando is actually really good though. I like him as an actor.
What's he in?
He plays Scorpion. He was in
What's he
Better
in?
Call Saul.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I like
I think the issue people had that last bit was it just looked weird. I think it was CGI related, and I'm not gonna Okay.
Well, what are they going to
Yo,
actually do?
the
Take him up
CGI
on
Yeah, hanging. Yeah, do
plane?
what Tom Cruise did. Just hanging on a plane.
the CGI was
Ah,
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
that's one of the minute problems I had with this film. Like, it's not like deal breaking.
It's
everything
noticeable
else
for me
it's
though.
very noticeable. Yeah, like especially
Like in the first intro sequence,
the
like when he says like finally, and then he
bomb.
starts jumping up.
Yeah.
Blitzkrieg
Yeah,
bomb.
he's like hopping on the roofs, and
And
it's
it looks
very
like-
obvious.
He looks like he's fucking made out of rubber. And another sequence that looked god awful was when he used the web wings and he glided onto the fucking ferry. That looked like stop motion. It looks like
Oh yeah.
Which
still
part?
like a still image and just like shifted in along the frame.
Wait,
They-
which part?
When he jumps onto the ferry when he's like, oh fuck, I gotta go stop the guys on the ferry, and then he
uses his web wings
glides
and
on over.
jumps.
Yeah, and it doesn't look very good.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Pretty
I mean,
pretty gross.
I thought that was fine.
No, yeah, it was noticeable.
Yeah. And also on also same beginning part when he was like doing that tightrope walk on his own web, and he does a flip on it, and it just looks very.
Hey, you're not Spider Guy
obvious.
from YouTube, right? I'm Spider
Do a
Man.
flip.
Okay,
No.
Spider-Man. Do a flip. Yeah. That's like one of my favorite civilian interactions.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spider Man.
When yeah, Iron Man.
God, I thought that was DJ Khaled at first.
Oh, dude. Okay,
Yeah.
this movie has some of my favorite marketing in that we got DJ Khaled with Spider Man
And MJ.
Magic Johnson. It's probably the greatest thing that I've ever seen, and it means that DJ Khaled is canon in the Marvel cinematic universe.
Of course. It's
Cinematic.
our reality.
That's all I want.
Now here's the thing. Does DC Comics exist as just comic books in the Marvel universe?
Who knows, man? Star Wars does.
I mean Star Wars exists. And
Star Wars sure does.
in Spider-Man 2, it's like you've been reading too many Superman comics or something.
Oh yeah, and then in the first one, Aunt May's like, "You're not Superman, you know," and he says Shazam in the first one too,
Oh yeah.
So I guess DC Comics does exist, and
but only in the Raimi ones.
I feel like they've made Batman references. Oh yeah, they did, because he used a Batman voice when he was taking Flash's car.
Yes, but I think that was just like
That's just a deep
yeah,
voice type
it's a
thing.
joke. Yeah, because make fun.
Like interrogation mode, and he didn't have it on that suit because it was on the Stark suit. So I guess he tried to do that.
It's like the arrow modulator thing.
So they also used the same Branzino joke from TASM.
Oh, I love
and-
that. I didn't even know.
Branzino.
Yeah, it's great.
And
I know
trust me,
fresh Branzino,
and
and
that
trust me,
wasn't
that
fresh.
was not fresh.
That's a good line.
Okay.
I
I was
like-
watching it with my sister like 2 days ago, and she's like, "Flash is super gay." Flash is gay in this movie. Like he's constantly talking about Peter when he's not in the room, and like
And then he comes up and
His
slaps
whole
Peter on
world-
the ass.
yeah, he does that too.
You don't do that with.
And he gives them
You don't-
he gives them the most uncreative name ever, Penis Parker.
When I
doesn't
say
even-
penis, you say Parker. Penis.
Parker.
Parker.
Fuck. No one's gonna watch this now. Now that we made that joke.
Who's not gonna watch it?
No
Nobody.
No one's gonna fucking watch it.
Well, this is so far into the video. Like, okay,
They're just gonna click off of it. They'll go watch the rest.
Dislike.
Of
whatever. We've gotten our what's it called?
Or
Shit.
shit post.
View. No, we've gotten our view.
That's right. Sure did.
Uh,
Oh, I guess we should talk about characters. This has been very structured. I apologize for that. All the characters
yeah.
were great, except for Zendaya, who's kind of just there.
you mean
Zendaya.
my friends call me MJ,
Yeah, my friends call me.
but you
MJ,
don't have
which-
friends.
I did it.
Yeah, it's very up. It's very up in the air. Here, let's start from Peter. I'd say probably the most accurate we've gotten on screen.
And
Some
Aunt
might
May. Aunt
argue
May's
with
pretty
that.
accurate.
Tyler, do you think Aunt May's pretty accurate? When was well, she didn't get that much screen time, so I don't really have a judgment call on how
And
accurate
she
she
also,
is.
well, I mean, you gotta also take into account Civil War too, when you're talking about
Her
these
whole,
characters.
Yeah.
her whole bit. I mean, I didn't get much out of that either. If I'm being honest. She just
And she
kind of
just
said
seemed
some
like
things.
the cool ants.
Yeah, but she's never. She's
Okay,
only. Oh,
so
I guess. This definitely takes
real
a bit
quick,
more
let's
from
talk about
Ultimate.
how Aunt May just walked into Peter's room and he was like naked there with Ned, and she just
Oh,
Also-
brushes it off like it was nothing.
yeah.
I also
guess-
want to know how, he just takes off his suit and it's there on the floor and she doesn't see it.
No,
Yeah,
he
I
like
thought that
threw
was
it into the
weird.
closet.
He did. He just like dropped it on the floor, and I think he
There's a
gave it a little
closet
kick
next
under
to
the.
He
Ned.
dropped it on the floor.
Yeah, he just dropped it on the floor, and he gave it a little.
You know,
kick.
he is really bad at keeping his
He's
identity
so
secret.
bad at.
Yeah.
He's at the party, and he's like 10 feet up from a glass like wall with his mask off.
Or he's right above the pool and there's a skylight.
Yeah.
With his mask off. And he's like worse than Andrew Garfield was with his identity in TASM. In the Amazing series.
You know, good God.
And then
This makes Toby seem like he kept his identity pretty secret really well.
Yeah,
It-
sure
it
did.
was
Also,
very secret.
he's definitely should have figured out that Peter was Spider-Man.
Who?
I mean,
Oh.
she's gone now.
Yeah, that's true. But I feel like since all the pieces, like she should, if she didn't figure out like halfway through the movie, she should have figured out when her dad got arrested fighting Spider-Man, and Peter's like, I gotta go, I can't do Homecoming, I gotta go fight your dad.
Yeah.
Good old
She probably
Spider-Man.
Probably
Like,
should've-
oh yeah, the buses were wrecked like at the beginning of the homecoming dance, and Liz, your dad got arrested
That same night.
tonight. That
You're
same
at-
night,
And they found a shocker webbed to a bus.
and somebody took Flash's car.
Well,
We also
well,
found Ned looking at porn.
Well,
Everyone
technically, it's not
should
my
have figured
car.
out
It's my dad's car, sir.
Takes it anyway.
takes it anyway.
And then proceeds to crash it on the way
Just
out.
fucking destroy that car.
He said he's driven with Aunt May in parking lots, so there's no doubt he could have driven that straight. I think he did that on purpose.
He's
He was
just an
stressed,
asshole.
okay?
I guess.
And then he uses his web to drag the car drift wide because he decided he was going to be
That
drift
was cool.
king, and then he crashed the car.
Oh, dude, some
Okay.
initial D. Someone put deja vu over that bit. Anthony,
Okay.
that's you.
Let's talk about how
Deja vu, I just been to space before.
those
That's me.
gloves, they could have gotten Peter's fingerprints off that car and then found out who they
Oh, it's
belonged
because
to.
they're fingerless gloves.
Yeah.
My
So-
God, what a fucking genius, Peter
So-
Parker.
Flash, your car was stolen by Peter. Wait, what? You mean no? It was stolen by Spider-Man. No, it wasn't.
Well, I mean, it was, but
Well, that car, it's over for that car, so it's fine.
And then Happy. I
Uh,
like how much of a dick Happy was.
Oh yeah, he's
Like,
just. Well,
hey,
actually, it's
I'm an
interesting-
associate
You
of
got
Peter
it.
Parker's. You gotta be shitting me. Hangs up. the
yeah, you gotta be
Yeah.
shitting me. Jeez.
Fucking what was I gonna say? It's interesting because I didn't notice until later, until I like on Tumblr looking at posts, and it's like, man, Happy relayed all of Peter's messages to Tony, because every time Peter's talking to Tony, he's like, oh, I thought you quit band, or man, like that
Yeah.
churro that you got from the old lady.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, that's a pretty nice touch that I didn't notice on my first viewing, and that's pretty great. I feel like that's really,
So
Happy
another
more character.
little detail I'm sure you didn't notice when remote Iron Man saves Peter the first time, he's like holding a glass like Tony is at the party, like his hand is up like he is holding a glass.
Oh shoot, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, and
Yes.
he was.
That's
Why was
cool.
he in Dubai?
I don't know.
He's a rich guy.
He-
He's chilling.
Well, he I guess he just goes there all the time. Just chilled out.
Sounds like a. Oh yeah, and at the end, I've been holding on to this ring since 2008, and it was
Oh,
nice
yeah,
to
that's
see
a
Pepper
joke.
again.
It was, but
Yeah.
why did she get like third billing? What was up with that?
Wait, what?
Where'd you get what?
She got like in the credits, she got like fucking third billing or whatever. She was like above like it goes like Tom Holland, Robert Downey Jr. and then Pepper, who's in
Oh.
it for like 2 seconds.
Oh yeah,
And I'm
because
like,
she's
what?
expensive. She's an expensive actress.
I guess so. I guess they got their money's worth or whatever.
Calling Happy creepy or whatever. I don't
Is
know
that
what you
what she
called
did?
him.
Who knows, man?
She's like,
Like,
there's got to be something better than that. I like the look she
Yeah.
gave him. Like, even what? Which, okay, they weren't in love in 2008's Iron Man. So, wait, how does that work?
Oh, dude, he's
Story
just a rich-
continuity.
Just a
I don't know.
shipper,
He's a rich guy, so
shipper on deck or whatever.
Okay, so Iron Man did happen in 2008, but
Or
Yeah.
something.
this movie happens in like, I guess it still happens in 2017.
But
But Avengers happens in 2009.
yeah,
What?
who knows? Yeah, who knows?
wait, when does Iron Man 2 take place then?
Iron Man 2 takes
2010.
place in 2009.
No,
Or-
Before Avengers or after?
Before.
before, yeah, because he doesn't. Mean...
Okay, how
Or
about
wait,
4?
it takes place like 6 months after Iron Man.
Okay, and
We'll check.
you know what? I don't want to
And
get
then
into the whole
and in
timeline
Fury's
thing.
big week says that Thor, the Incredible Hulk, and finding Captain America all happen in like the same week.
Yeah, I
So
believe so. I believe that's the case. Yeah.
so I'm not sure. And then I guess Avengers could happen in 2009. Like, I guess that all makes sense, but
Who knows, man? They really just.
they screwed the
that-
pooch on this one.
Yeah, they. Man, yeah. Good analogy.
I mean, better than the DC universe.
No, at least
Oh.
fucking
Oh,
universe didn't like throw time at. You know what? I'm not. We're not going to get into this. This is a Spider-Man
Yeah.
podcast.
if I talk about any of the DC movies, I'm just going to end up getting mad and start screaming about them. Because
Yeah.
There are no good fucking facts.
Suicide Squad made me want to blow my brains out.
Wow, just like the title. There are no good fucking facts on IMDb. I'm trying to look at some fun trivia.
Oh,
What do
fun
we got? What do we
fact. When Tom Holland and Michael Keaton were filming like a real up close fight scene,
Oh, he punched him in the face. And
no, he punched him in the chest because Michael Keaton was like, "Punch me," and Tom like tapped him on the chest, and he was like, "No, actually punch me." So Tom like actually punched him in the chest, and they like started throwing each other on the ground. It was like
Dang.
intense.
Wait, when was that scene when he punched him in the chest?
I don't-
I
No,
heard
it was like a
different
before the
story.
scene thing.
Yeah,
it was like
I
a before
heard
the scene thing.
A different story where that happened, and then Michael Keaton just went on saying I'm Batman on the fucking set.
Oh yeah, he did that too.
Yeah.
Which good guy Michael Keaton. He
Good-
made it
good
fun.
guy, Michael Keaton. We got some sweet Batman illusions in this, like when
Vulture was
Michael
up against the
Keaton-
moon.
yeah, we got the silhouette, the sweet silhouette, and and then we got the one sitting on a gargoyle. Always get one of those.
Oh yeah, the gargoyle
Yeah.
pose.
Mhm.
I love that one.
Another fun thing.
Oh
Jennifer
yeah.
Connelly-
Hey guys, we're forgetting one of the most important parts. The scene where Tony is like, "If you're nothing without this suit, and you shouldn't have it," and then Tom lifts all the rebel off himself.
Oh,
That
that's
was a
reference
great
to-
scene.
That's a reference. Oh, hey, unpopular opinion. I'm not a big fan of that scene.
Why not?
I like that scene. I like that scene, but I feel like it would have been better if there wasn't that overlay of Tony saying, "If you're nothing without this suit, then you shouldn't have it."
Yeah, I think you should have just done it. You should have
Yeah.
just lifted it up.
C-
After
Come
seeing-
on, Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
No, I just didn't work.
I
For
like
me,
that.
I feel,
I mean, it was a good callback to the comic because in the
Absolutely.
comic it was
but I
like,
kind of wish
he was getting an antidote from Doc Ock for Aunt May, but Doc Ock like collapsed a building on him. But in this, he was just doing it to save himself because before he had Iron Man come and save him twice, but this time he had to save himself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And also, I feel like this shows this is like, look at how much stronger he is.
Oh, and that's another inconsistency in this film. We never really get how strong Peter is because he can't punch through some bulletproof glass, but he can then he can.
No, he
just-
didn't punch
a
it.
lot
He
of-
was like
We'll kick
kicking the
through.
window.
Yeah, he
But it
can
was
do
like-
that.
It was like
Effortlessly.
4-inch thick ballistic glass.
Yeah, but
That
then
stuff's
you
really
see
hard to
him-
break through regardless.
He has super strength, Paul. That's
He
his
didn't
deal.
have the leverage.
Paul. He has super
He should
strength.
just-
Pause.
he-
Paul.
He should have
Okay.
punched right through it.
No,
It's
but
right-
he
right through
didn't
there.
have the leverage to build up that momentum.
Yeah, he was
You
like
can't see
floating
it, but
up
I'm
there,
shaking
man.
my head all the way across the fucking states. I'm just shaking my head at you. Could have just punched right through it.
I
No.
don't think so.
Nah, man.
Nah.
You could have done it.
Nah.
Where the fuck were we? We were supposed to talk about characters, and then we just started whatever this.
We were
was.
talking about how Peter lifted the rubble off him, and I was like,
Sure
look at how
did.
strong he is. And then, okay, I like how Tony was like, if Cap wanted to lay you out, he totally would have.
I believe that. I'm sure.
And because he
Cap
was
would.
also inexperienced. I mean, he
Yeah.
has the strength to take on Captain America. He's just inexperienced.
He's much stronger than Captain America.
Yeah, we see that when he's like pulling him back, in Civil War, with his webs.
And they
Mhm.
just and Captain America did a little flip, kicked him real good.
Yeah.
Little kick. There were a lot of scenes cut from this movie, actually. Now that I remember.
There was.
Yeah, there was the final bit where Iron Man and Spider-Man are swinging towards the camera. That was made exclusively for the trailer.
And I like that that was made for the trailer because it was just Iron Man marketing.
The joke during the ATM robbery was cut. Part of it was.
Which
Yeah.
one?
It was like, you guys aren't the real Avengers. Hulk gives it away, which I think is a better joke than what we got. Because he
You
does
guys
say
forget your
something
PIN
very
number?
similar. Yeah.
Oh,
no,
you're
we
the
got-
Avengers.
Yeah. And then Peter doesn't
How'd
kiss.
he be more handsome in person?
I like that though.
That he doesn't kiss. Oh, Liz? What? That was cut. That's what I mean. Didn't.
Yeah.
I was just going on that down the list. And then there's a bit in the trailer where the Vulture's like hovering above the. Just hovering, like he crashes through a building and he's just hovering a bit. Like,
Oh,
that's cut.
that's the same. No, that's the same scene when he first enters his base. Like,
Yeah,
coming down
and then
from
they just
above.
made it look like it was in the
Oh, I see.
monument.
Yeah,
No,
Yeah.
Okay, I know what you mean.
it was
Yeah.
the hotel that they had
Yeah,
filmed
yeah.
that.
Yeah. I know.
Not the monument, but whatever.
I still want to know what that helicopter scene was supposed to be all about.
Oh, that was supposed to be. That was a deleted scene from Germany. Those got released.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah. He went to a party.
Yeah.
And he's Sticky Boy saves Chancellor.
Oh,
What?
So
Oh
what?
my.
That's what the German newspaper said because he saved the Chancellor of Germany from something, and and that was the newspaper.
Sticky
headline.
boy.
Yes, Sticky Boy saves Chancellor.
Sticky boy.
Dude, fuck
Just call me Sticky
Spider-Man.
Boy.
Fuck Spider-Man. It's all about.
Sticky boy.
Give me the Sticky Boy cinematic universe.
Paul, you need to change the name now.
Sticky boy is the new
Paul-
webman.
Paul Sticky.
Oh, nothing can replace Webman. I mean,
Sticky boy.
You should have some.
I don't know why, but
Boy.
it's like it reminds me of Dat Boy. Like it's just Spider-Man
oh shit,
on
what
a
up?
unicycle. Oh shit, what
that
up?
meme.
It's Sticky boy.
uh,
How long have we been going for? I'm gonna check.
I don't know.
We'll
This
pause.
definitely is poorly structured. What
Hold
the
on.
fuck?
Go.
quips in the movie was, the other guy was a lot better with, and you know what? I'm shocked.
I'm shocked. I really am.
That was good.
That was like my favorite quip.
Hey, you did it, Paul. Sticky boy.
Sticky
Sticky
boy.
That would have
Sticky
been a
Boy
good.
saves Chancellor.
I feel like that would have been a good joke if we got that. If it was
I
just like a
am the Senate.
paper boy.
Sticky
Paper.
boy saves Chancellor Palpatine.
Yeah. Oh, can we talk about how Peter Parker is a fake fan of Star Wars?
He's a fake fan.
He's a fake fan.
Okay, I know what he's talking. Because you guys know that really old movie, The Empire Strikes Back, where they're on the
Jesus, how
snow
old is this
planet
kid?
with the walking thingies.
Yeah.
Even
Jesus
though he
Christ.
has like an orgy of evidence that he's a Star Wars fan and
Yo, he
like
was just trying.
X-wings and old Kenner figures.
He was just trying to explain
Yeah,
it to
that's
them
true,
in
that's
case they haven't seen it. Like he
They've
can't be like,
definitely
"Hey,
seen
you guys seen
Empire."
Star Wars: Empire Strikes Back with the AT-ATs on Hoth?" Like, no, I don't think
Okay.
I
so.
would have said that. I was,
Because,
you know,
you know-
what
They're gonna be
AC/DC
like,
is?
they're gonna be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Well, they clearly knew what they were talking about. Because
Yeah, they
Rhodey was
knew
like,
it.
How old is this fucking kid?
And
They
then
knew what he
carbon
was
dating is on
talking
the outside.
about because he was spinning around Ant-Man's legs with a web. I don't think they paid attention to what he was saying.
Also,
No, I
there are
did.
probably
No,
better
he
ways to
did
say that.
because Tony was like, I think the kid's onto something.
Plus, Ant-Man was in the middle of trying to like freaking smash him. That sounded wrong.
You guys better not be playing hide the suit.
Hide the zucchini. No, yeah, he's a fake fan. Other nitpicks of this movie I have. Why the fuck did they build the Death Star in their band room?
What?
Because
Tell me why.
They did- wait, what did they do?
finished building the Death Star in their fucking band room. Why?
What do you mean in their band room?
In the high school's band room, they finished building the Death Star. You know the bit? that
Oh
goes on
yeah,
the sad-
yeah.
and they
The
do
sad
that, and they
montage.
do the handshake.
Yeah. Good handshake, by the way.
Yeah, right. I want to learn it. But yeah, I like the Death Star though. That was good.
What if they played
Build my new
Raindrops
Lego Death Star.
during that montage?
Why did they fucking build it?
Because Peter just brought all the
Band room.
parts to school because he had a free period because he quit band. Remember?
Oof.
But why
Oof.
in the band room?
I don't know because
Why
Ned wanted to.
That's like that means they finished it, they had to carry that fucking thing across Queens. And if
So
Ned
wait, hold on.
bumped into
Did
someone, you would have
wait,
fucking
did-
dropped that Death Star and shattered it everywhere.
hold on. Did Ned get in trouble for being in there? Because we just left him with. What are you doing? I was watching porn.
Looking at
You know,
porn.
if he said he was watching porn, I'm pretty sure he did get in trouble.
I
Not
mean,
in, like
I
in
didn't
serious
see-
trouble, but like
At detention.
Ned, get the fuck out of here.
Oh, dude, that was a good bit. When the best bit that Zendaya has in this. When
What?
She just draws,
Sticky
draws
Boy saves.
people- When she draws people in distress, just hangs around detention
Yeah.
and draws people when they're sad.
I liked Hannibal Buress in this movie.
Hannibal Buress is good. All of his 10 lines were great.
Coach Wilson. You know, I'm pretty sure that guy is a
One of
War
the-
criminal, but
No,
whatever.
One of the best visual gags in this movie is that video because Hannibal Buress is standing on the wrong side of the TV.
Yeah, your good
The side of
friend.
the TV.
So your body is changing. Trust me, of all people, I should know.
He got
Oh, and
steroids.
another good bit was like, take it from a guy who's been in ice for 70 years.
For
I know how
65
to be
years.
cool. I know how to be cool. Or whatever.
Yeah.
All the Cap stuff was great.
Yeah.
Glad they got a use for him. We got a sweet Ferris Bueller reference that someone on the server didn't get, even though it was blatant.
Oh. Hey guys,
What?
I think the Avengers did take place in 2009. Because
Oh fuck! What is your evidence, Paul?
okay,
Sticky Boy?
so he Okay, so Cap said 65 years. Well, he's
Yeah.
been frozen for 65 years. I was like,
Yes.
okay, so let's do 2012, and then what's 65 years before that? 1947. Odd. Okay, let's do 2009 minus 65. 1944. That makes more sense because that was like the end of the war. when they were fighting. So I
Yes.
guess Avengers did take place in 2009.
Well, or but they like unfroze Cap like a bit before, like maybe a year before.
No,
So
they didn't.
It still
not like
it
a
still
week
works.
before.
I'm
It
like
was like
I'm
a
still
couple months before.
I'm agreeing with you, but
Yeah.
it definitely like make the math still checks out a bit.
Hey,
Despite
Kevin
the-
Feige, can you please just clear this up for us? That'd be
Despite
great.
despite the Wikipedia page saying it's in 1942, so that's something.
Wait, 1942?
What's
That's not when he was frozen.
1942.
Because
No,
it was
because
like
I'm assuming all the events of the first Avenger take place within a year. Because he didn't because Cap didn't know they won the war. He got froze before the Allies won.
yeah, no.
Oh
and
no, yeah,
that'd
yeah,
be 1944
40.
because the war
yes.
ended in 45.
Yes, that is true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I read a little bit more, and it says they do manage to get to 1943. So probably did
Yeah.
get to 44. Whoops.
And
Yeah.
here on the Homecoming podcast, we bring
On
you
the
Captain
Homecoming
America.
Anthony, how's your homecoming that you're not going to?
Oh man, it's great. You know, I'm having a great time here.
Did you have to leave your date and go fight her dad?
You know,
And then he tries
that
to
makes it
smash
sound
up.
like I'm in Chicago and I need to go beat up somebody's dad because I didn't get my drug money. like, like
How about you, Kyle? How's your homecoming that you're not going
Oh,
to?
you know, I had to leave my date and go fight her dad. Totally won.
I beat his ass.
Kicked his ass like showed my dominance.
Oh, you what his ass?
I beat his ass.
Okay.
Showed my dominance.
Alpha male.
Yeah. Speaking of homecoming, my school totally lost the game 0-40. My football team sucked.
Dang, my football team sucks too, but I don't know if we won or not.
You better get a Flash Thompson on your team.
No, screw that
you
kid.
mean like an MCU Flash Thompson or like a regular good Flash Thompson?
I don't know. Oh yeah, that shout out to Tyler who really hates the new Flash
Oh,
Thompson.
dude, cause he would blow 616 Flash Thompson. He would. He would. That's how much he
I
loves.
think
Flash
Flash
Thompson.
is the real sticky boy here. I think I
Can we
killed
talk about
Anthony.
Can we talk about how Ned is a copy and paste of a Miles Morales? Dude.
I
don't
actually
care.
don't
I like
mind
it.
that because
it.
Miles comics are terrible anyway.
I'm getting sick of Harry
Fun
shit.
fact. Last issue wasn't bad. But anyway, no, yeah, but Ned is way more interesting than Miles. Poor
Yup.
Miles.
Genki, whatever his name is.
Oh, did I call him Ned? Genki is way more interesting than Miles, who exists in this universe, maybe, most likely.
He
That's-
does.
No, but he doesn't exist in the 616 universe because Miles went there
No, in
and then his
MCU.
universe was
In
destroyed.
the MCU, my guy.
Rip Ultimate.
Aaron
Oh,
Dong
Yeah.
Lover's in this movie.
oh yeah.
Do you say Aaron Dong Glover?
Yeah, no, Dong. His name's Dong Lover. Don Glover.
Dong Lover.
Yeah. Have you not seen that bit, Anthony?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Wait,
know-
wait,
okay,
wait, wait. Let me type this out. Dong Lover.
Hold on, have you guys not seen this? All right, I need this. You
Send
guys
it
need
to us
see-
after.
Hold on, you guys. It's so good.
You mean Donald Glover?
Yes, his name's Don Glover, which spells out Don Glover. Have you guys never noticed this?
No, I don't think about stuff like that.
I didn't either. He had a bit about it. He's a comedian. Stand up on his name being Dong Lover.
Dong.
I swear to God.
You know, Dong Lover, Childish
Dong
Gambino.
Dong Lover. Stop talking to Sticky Boy.
Yeah, but
About
yeah,
Birdman.
Dong Lover. Dong Lover in this movie is Aaron Davis, who is Miles Morales' uncle.
And he even says, "I got a nephew here."
I got a
Twins.
nephew. And then
And there's a deleted scene where he's
It's
like,
"Hey,
"Sorry,
Miles,
Miles, I can't
can't
get
make
there."
it. I'm webbed up to a thing.
Rip.
I'm webbed to a car. This
You
is
know-
wrong. Maybe it
You
is.
know,
this is-
Dong Lover, aka Childish Gambino.
Yeah. Have you guys never noticed this?
I don't know, dude.
All right, hold on. I need. We'll find it after the show. But Miles is in this. Maybe he'll be in the MCU. Maybe not.
I'd
I'd rather Cindy Moon be in
Oh. It's gonna be fine either way, I think, because I think the.
but
the
you
rest of them
know,
handle it.
we already have Cindy Moon and we see her and she's perfect for the role.
How about like Miles
were we
appears
talking
for
about?
like 2 seconds and then Doctor Strange
No,
just
Tiffany-
banishes him
no,
to
Tiffany,
another
uh,
universe.
Oh, Espinessen?
Yeah, she's playing Cindy,
Did I-
aka Cindy Moon.
Yeah, but we didn't get her last name, so.
Why would they cast an Asian girl as a girl named Cindy?
Who
unless
knows,
they were
man?
trying.
I don't know.
Oh,
Easter egg.
let's talk about how Aaron Davis lives on Slot Street.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my god. I don't want to talk about Slot. We already talked about Slot, and I'm done talking about that nigga.
Whoa! Yo! Anthony, you gotta...
This is how
gotta, like-
passionate he is about Dan
Anthony, you
Slott,
gotta, like, put a little- you
aka
gotta
the
put a
best
little-
comic writer ever.
You gotta put a little bloop on what you just said there.
Yeah, you gotta have a little.
You actually can't say that.
Oh,
I like
my bad.
how-
I can't
okay,
say
I
the
like
N-word.
how-
Get us all
uh,
beamed.
Yeah, we're gonna fucking... We can't... Yeah. And
We're not
We're not.
What, Paul?
we're not advertiser friendly now because of Anthony.
That is correct, but also you should actually do that for the love of God.
Okay.
What were we talking about? What were you saying, Paul? Before Dan Slott? Oh, he lives on Slott Street. He sure does live on Slott Street. Another reference to the comics. Midtown High is established in 1962. The first appearance.
AKA Amazing Fantasy 15.
First appearance of Peter Parker's Spider-Man.
You
Also,
mean Penis Parker? Penis
Parker's
Parkour?
Spider-Man.
Peter Parkour?
Kenneth Choi's in this movie. Do you guys recognize the name Kenneth Choi?
He sounds Asian.
He is Asian, and he's also Peter's principal, Principal Morita,
Oh,
who is
yeah.
the grandson of
one of
Jim
the-
Morita
yeah,
in Captain
Cats
America:
guys.
Avenger.
Oh wow!
You should put a. You should put a warning like a few seconds before that for headphone users.
No, he shouldn't because that's part of the fun.
Not really. It wasn't fun for me.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
That was fun. That was fun.
Oh, the score in this isn't very good.
I love it.
Even
Kill
though people
yourself.
are saying that the score was worse than the other one.
The Vulture
No.
theme was great.
Yeah, and
I
it was
do remember
and it was great because it was like an inverse Avengers theme.
I love Inverse Avengers. What the fuck?
Yeah,
What?
no, because in a like the Avengers theme, if you listen to that and then you listen to the Vultures theme, they're like the same, just on a different scale, minor, major, whatever.
I love music. I don't know anything about music.
I don't know how to write music. I don't know how to.
What
It
the
sounds
fuck's
good. It's a bunch of sounds that sound
I
good.
can write a diss track.
Oh,
Write one about Rice Gum. That's
that's already
topical.
been
That dates,
done.
That dates this episode.
Oh yeah, hashtag Rice Gum is a bitch.
Yeah.
Spread that
Fuck you,
around.
Rice Gum. Hope he doesn't watch this. Come on the podcast and defend yourself.
Try to diss us.
What is this, drama alert now?
Come, hey, let's get right into the news. Fuck, I can't even talk right now.
It's your
What's
host.
up, Drama Alert
Killer.
Nation? I'm your
Rice
host.
Gum,
Yellow.
as of right now, you're our bitch
Also,
boy. Unless
fuck
you come defend
Keemstar
yourself.
And Rice Gum. Come
No.
defend yourself on this
Keep
podcast.
Keemstar's fine, but Rice Gum's a bitch boy,
He's a real sticky
Nice.
boy.
and he's going to
Sticky
remain
Rice
one.
boy.
He's going to remain one until he gets on here.
Oh yeah, he was
Well-
supposed to release a Fireback drop
He's
this
gonna
track
lose.
today,
He's gonna lose.
Did he?
but he hasn't posted it.
Bet that
Yeah.
Jake Paul's gonna
Little-
appear.
He's a little bitch.
Bet that Jake Paul's gonna make a appearance, backing up Rice Gum.
His boy Jake Paul. I mean, he's already not credible
I know.
right now.
He's
Yeah, he
iDubbbz
hasn't
got
posted
PewDiePie and H3H3 and Boyna Band.
You know, and iDubbbz, I love him. He's making
Hey,
a
let's
career.
not. This isn't an iDubbbz podcast. This is a Spider-Man podcast.
Okay, Sticky Boy.
Sticky. You mean
We should just
Flash?
We should have just called this the Sticky Boy podcast.
No.
That's great.
Wait.
Really said that we'd call it that.
Okay, we've been going for like maybe 45 or maybe an hour now.
We should like talk at least a bit more of Spider-Man to seem like we know what we're fucking talking about, and then
Yeah.
we'll wrap it up.
Okay.
What was weird about this? Was a good movie. Hey, what do you want to see in a sequel? Paul.
hmm
Everyone wants to see
Mysterio.
Craven. Everybody wants to see Craven, but
But Craven is just a fucking hunter. Mysterio would
I'm
be
okay-
infinitely
I'm
more
I'm okay
interesting.
with never seeing Craven or Mysterio unless Mysterio has fucking fishbowl tits.
fishbowl
Oh,
tits.
definitely needed. Definitely needed.
Fishbowl tits.
Oh my god.
Yes,
Yes.
Anthony, have you not seen the art?
What art, bruh?
Oh my god.
Oh,
somebody
everyone
get-
on the server was posting like female Mysterio, and she has like instead of boobs, like fishbowl tits.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Somebody send this boy fishbowl tits.
Hold on. I
Yeah.
got it.
After this
Okay,
podcast, I'm going
actually-
to become
yeah.
Sticky Boy.
No,
Oh
Okay.
no.
okay, we need to. All right, Anthony, you're editing this, right? Just put up the pictures that
Fishbowl tits.
Kyla's center. Yeah, just put those up on the screen when you're
Okay. I guess.
Hold on. I got it. Paul, what else do you want to see? Not just villains, but any...
I want to see
Fishbowl tits.
I want to see Doctor Strange in the second
Oh,
one.
they did say that they were gonna do something like that. They were just gonna
And
have, like,
at the premiere, one of the producers or something let it leak that it was like they have this thing called Strange Alchemy, and then he like really just dropped what he was saying and started talking about Tony Stark. So I think he was not supposed to say that, and he like really tried to save himself. So Doctor Strange can be expected in the sequel, especially after Infinity War, which he has major involvement in.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
I don't think another possibility they said that they'd even have Black Widow potentially do like show up and just see how Peter would be like, oh man, it's Black Widow.
Boo!
How about
That's
you
like
do it,
having
Miles?
Hawkeye in Spider-Man. I don't want Hawkeye. I want an actual superhero.
You know what I'd watch?
Oh man, you just dissed
Oh, dude,
Hawkeye.
Hey, fuck you, Jeremy Renner. Come on the
No,
podcast.
No, I love Jeremy. I just don't think Hawkeye is that interesting.
No, Paul hates Jeremy Renner. This just in. Midtown High Dropouts exclusive. Paul hates Jeremy Renner. Jeremy Renner, listening to this podcast, come on and defend yourself.
What if he just like has no free time at all because all he does is just Marvel movies, and he's just listening and he's like, those little bastards.
Nuts.
He's gonna Hawkeye us.
He's gonna fucking shoot a bunch of arrows into our
Just
skulls.
like in the middle of our next podcast, somebody just stops talking and like found dead with an arrow in his head.
Nuts. What do you want to see in the sequel?
I want to see some. They're wanting to do a villain that hasn't been seen in any other movie. So
Mysterio.
No.
Shut up, Paul.
It's got to be my boy, Webman. I want to see Webman in the next movie.
Okay, instead of shit posting nuts, who do you actually see in the fucking sequel?
Yeah, Mysterio.
I want to see
With
more of the
fishbowl
homemade.
tits.
I want to see more of the homemade suit, even though that's probably not gonna happen.
I
Well, it's
wonder
been
if they're
decided.
gonna. I wonder if they're gonna like streamline the suit, like get rid of the black on, or
I like the black lines.
there's nothing wrong with it. I just think they just go more 616 slowly and surely.
It looks
Um,
like no. It looks like what's on Captain America's Avengers suit. The silver lines on his suit. That's what it looks like.
Sure. I think if I had to choose a villain, I'd just see. I would think now would be a great time to do Sinister Six. I would watch the fuck out.
You mean what Sony's been trying to do for over?
Absolutely. I just want to
What?
see Tom Holland pummel some villains. 6 of them. Only 6 of them.
I think
Have
he needs
be
to get more
Sinister too.
experience though.
No, well, here's the thing. It's gonna be like 2 years, and he'll be like a senior or out of high school by then. And I think that's good enough time to see. And he's gonna fight Thanos, or at least
I don't think
Some
he's
of
gonna.
Thanos.
I don't think he's gonna see Thanos at all.
you don't think he's gonna see Thanos. Do you think he's gonna get grounded before?
If Tony Stark had PTSD for the first Avengers movie and they're sending a 15-year-old kid to space, I mean,
did you see the leaked trailer?
yes, I did.
Yeah.
And he
Oh,
looked, he
and
looked
Peter's
dead.
Peter's like on the ground, and he's like,
He was a
"Sorry,
sticky
Tony.
boy.
Sorry."
Yo, Peter's gonna get some mad PTSD.
Yeah, but they'll fix it in one movie, just like an Iron Man.
Oh no!
3.
Here's what's gonna happen. So Thanos is gonna show up, and everyone's gonna try and fight him. Okay, and then by the end of the movie, they're all gonna get like wrecked, and everyone's gonna be like dead. And then Doctor Strange is gonna use the power of the Time Stone to go back in time and prep everyone for the arrival of Thanos.
Sticky Boy fights Purple Gorilla.
Harambe TV2.
I hope they don't do bullshit time travel. I think that's just where you're like getting too far ahead.
No,
of
I can
ourselves.
see it because they already did time travel in Doctor Strange,
Well,
and that
yeah.
means hey, why not? They're totally gonna.
please.
And there's a scene where Tony and Bruce Banner are with Doctor Strange, and it looks like they're in the Battle of New York, like from set pictures. And I'm like, oh god damn it, oh no, is
Yeah,
that what's gonna happen?
I am against this.
I'm okay
against
with it.
Well, so Doctor Strange goes back in time. He like changes the entire MCU just to prepare for Thanos.
Is there... also, there's just a massive retcon. I love it.
Yeah, because Kevin
would be-
Feige did say that after Avengers 4, it's going to be like a completely different MCU.
Haha, he was being literal. He wasn't just being cryptic. Oh, I guess he was being cryptic, but that's fine. Oh yeah, no, I think we definitely do. Hey, you can't say that either.
You gotta bleep that.
I said it under my breath. How'd you hear it?
Of course I could hear it. I have fucking headphones on. No, but I think Sinister Six would be good.
Welcome to the Spider-Man ASMR.
Anthony, what do you think? What do you want to see in the Homecoming sequel? Spider-Man sequel, the second one. What?
Better CGI. Better fight scenes. More fight scenes. Marisa Tomei's
Dong.
tits. I mean,
No, you can already go see that. It's in.
yeah, I know.
Yeah, but he wants to see it in a Spider-Man movie. Like,
Okay, so fun fact about this movie: this movie had a lower budget than the original Spider-Man movie.
Yeah,
Yes.
but it made a lot.
And-
It made a lot of money.
They gave it a low budget purposefully because they didn't they weren't thinking it was going to work out the way they wanted to. But oh boy, did Marvel prove Sony wrong.
Made a whole 800 something million.
It made more than Wonder Woman and Guardians
860
2,
million?
and it's like the third highest grossing Spider-Man film, above Spider-Man 3 now.
Yeah, and Spider-Man 3 made a lot of money.
But it was a bad movie.
Not as much as this one, apparently. But that's okay.
All right.
This movie's.
All right, so
we should wrap. Let's wrap
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
up. Hey,
let's wrap this up.
thanks for watching this episode. What is this, episode 4?
well, yeah,
This is
more-
sponsored by
episode-
Mulan is Korean and Sticky
sponsored by
Boy.
Szechuan sauce that we didn't get.
Yeah.
You hear this, McDonald's?
I'm probably
We
gonna
want
go
our
get
sauce.
some. Yeah, McDonald's, what's up?
Hey, McDonald's.
Calling you out too, McDonald's. You're our bitch boy
Hey,
now.
fuck
Anthony,
yourself.
if
Send
you go to
someone
McDonald's, get me a
All right.
bunch and send it to me.
All right.
Mail it to me.
It's
All
also
right.
sponsored by our Homecoming that we didn't go.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So, thanks for
Calls out
watching.
of high school is
All
another
right.
one.
Like,
Hey,
Thanks for watching.
subscribe. Tell us what we should talk about next week.
smash that like button.
Smash that like button. Let's get 2
give us,
million likes on
give
this
us
video.
5 gold stars, guys.
If you want to support this podcast, go to our Patreon. It doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Make
See you
one.
guys later. Bye.
All right,
Mulan
bye.
is Korean.